Where are you? This is my life we're talking about.
Honey, here I am. I had to wait for the DA. We're trying to get her to sign Ken's release papers. Well, I guess you heard. The stalker went after Vanessa last night.
Oh, no, is she all right?
Well, she is now. But of course, none of it would have happened if the police had listened to me. I've been telling them since the beginning that Ken had nothing to do with any of this.
I'm really happy about Ken, but I'm a nervous wreck right now.
Honey, you're going to win custody of your children.
How am I going to win without an attorney? I don't know where Ben is. I don't know where he is.
Did you call that?
Yes, I've called, and he knows how important this is to me.
Darling, Ross is going to do right by his sons. You know that.
He is, isn't he? I mean, no matter how mad he is at me, he would never punish the boys, right?
Of course not. He knows the children belong with their mother.
Great.
Are we going to go in there?
Okay. Great. I don't believe it. He brought his girlfriend here.
His what?
What kind of man, no, what kind of father brings the woman he's no doubt sleeping with to something so personal?
The kind of man looking out for his children's best interests and hires the best attorney in town. And with Ross out of the running, that leaves me. I suggest you take a seat and you worry about the matter at hand.
What's that? It's your bracelet, Cassie. The one you said Joshua ripped off your wrist when he was, let's see, how did you say it? After you? Chasing you? It's yours. Take it.
I just came by to get some things.
Cassie. Cassie! You were probably hoping that I wasn't going to be here either, weren't you? You had an awful lot to say last night. Why are you so quiet today?
Please, Reva.
Please, what? Cassie, I love you. I do. You're my sister. I love you with all my life. And I would trust you with my life. And now all of a sudden you want to go pick up a few things? To hell with that.
Look, you don't understand.
Darn right I don't understand. Fine. If you don't have anything more to say to me, then at least you can hear me out.
So this is what I think you need to do. I think you need to sit Reva down and tell her, say, honey, I'm really sorry about this, but I've been fighting this incredible attraction for your little sister. And I didn't want it to happen, but it did. I just couldn't help myself. I mean, there she was. So blonde, so beautiful, so curvaceous. And I just can't guarantee that it's never gonna happen again.
I can't do that. No, it would kill Reva. It would destroy our marriage.
Well, you're right. There is that.
She would never speak to me again.
Well, I think you deserve a little peace and quiet just about now, don't you?
No, I don't. I can't imagine my life without Reva in it. If she thinks I'm going after her sister, she'll never forgive me.
Really think so?
Yes.
Well, then let's do it!
No!
Wait a second, Josh. Don't you think Reva deserves to know the truth? Don't tell me you keep secrets from your wife.
No, I don't. We tell each other everything, but this would hurt her so much.
Well, that's tough. That's difficult. But you really don't have much of a choice now, do you, Josh? You got to do exactly what I tell you to. Right?
Yes, I do.
Good. So now that we understand each other, what are you going to do as soon as you get home?
Tell Reva the truth.
known Joshua a lot longer than I've known you. But when I found out that we were sisters, I thought that we understood each other in a way that had nothing to do with time, but everything to do with the fact that we were Sarah Shane's daughters. You said that Joshua came on to you, that he wanted to sleep with you. Joshua says that's not true. And then Dinah shows up with this bracelet. And now I have this really lousy feeling in the pit of my stomach. Look at me. Do you want to help me get rid of it?
Reva, I love you so
Come
much.
on. Come on. It's just the two of us now. Please tell me what really happened.
Why do you want to hurt Reva so much?
Josh, it's not, well, that's not true. Look, I promise you that there's definitely an upside to this. I mean, even though Reva will probably divorce you over all of this, you're not going to be left alone. There's going to be someone out there waiting for you. And her name is Terry DeMarco.
No. There's no woman in my life, just Reva.
No. Wrong. Sit down. Now, you listen carefully. There is only going to be one woman, and her name is Terry DeMarco. And you are going to love that woman like you have never loved any other woman in your life. Everyone else is going to pale in comparison to her. That includes Cassie and Reva. You're going to find Terry much more alluring than Reva ever was. And not only that, but Terry's going to offer you a sympathetic shoulder to cry on. She's going to give you a nice ear to listen to all of your problems. And eventually, a bed for you to climb into. That's right, Josh. No more Reva. There will only be Terry. Terry. I like the sound of that, don't you? Terry and Josh. Josh and Terry. Terry and Josh. Dream about her, Josh. Terry. Think of it this way. Terry and Annie. Two amazing, beautiful, intelligent, vivacious women all rolled up into one. Boy, you are one lucky guy, I gotta tell you.
You're very sure of yourself, aren't you?
Oh, yes, sir, I am. Now listen, I hate to break up this little party, but I've got another appointment I've got to be at. So when I get up and I walk away from here, and you come out of it, the only thing that you're going to remember is the confession that you have to make to Reva. Understand?
Thing to do. Go home to Reva and tell her I couldn't help myself.
Hello, Beth.
Hi.
Hi, Lizzie. How's it going?
Fine.
Yeah?
What are you doing here?
I'm looking for something to eat.
Do you have time?
Why wouldn't I?
Well, I just thought that... Isn't the Marlar custody hearing today?
Yes. I believe it is.
Lizzie,